Situated in a beautiful hillside in San Diego, there's a guy, and this guy makes wine out of honey, and it's kosher certified. To help understand that today, I've brought a new sidekick who is a master brewer. He is our alcohol expert amongst these fields. He's our fermentation master. This is Levi Fried, hanging out at Pearson Winery, San Diego, California.
You ever seen those guys walk through their grape fields and they touch their grapes? Like, these are my grapes. So we're walking through my vineyard right now. These right here are all my grapes. All these flowers, these are all my grapes. All this right here, these were all grapes that were harvested this year, but they're not grapes, right? They're flowers. So the bees harvested these flowers to give us the honey to make this alcohol. So rather than strip all this down and turn all this into grapes, this is natural habitat. We don't touch the trees and don't do that. The forest will just reduce it to nothing. And then you end up with this real thick, good soil on the forest. We use artesian water for making the wine. We have about a half a mile of stream here. This oak tree is going to flower off. When the bees hit it, that turns it into a bunch of acorns. More acorns, more food for the deer. More food for the deer, better wildlife habitat.
I think this is my favorite tree I've ever seen.
Isn't it beautiful? This is sustainability. Those are my grapes. That's how all these trees is where I make my wine. I don't water it. I don't use electricity. I don't use pesticide. I don't use herbicide. Oh, you guys drank yours already. Ha ha. There she is.
Cheers.
Oh yes, cheers.
Delicious.
Yeah, at this temperature, you get a little bit more of the apple in it. Even though there's no apple, you get apple notes.
It actually has like a nice alcohol drying quality, which is really nice. It kind of lifts all that sweetness off the tongue at the end.
It's not,
so you could come back for a drink.
Right. Not only is it alcohol made from honey, but then on top of that, it's preserved with honey. And it took 3 years. This is 3 years right here to figure this out. What we were going for here was just something we like. And so now we can make wine from a wildlife reserve and just be like, a bad day is like, there's no bad days anymore, you know? Once we had the wine, a lot of my friends are Jewish. And we're all sitting around talking and they're like, you know, this wine's really good, Dale. You know, this wine could be kosher wine. And I was like, kosher? I was like, first of all, I thought, no way, because kosher is only the really, really good stuff.
Right.
It's perfect for Rosh Hashana. It's honey wine, Dale. Honey wine for Rosh Hashana. He's like, come on. So I decided to go kosher. So, okay, kosher is working with me. In fact, I ended up donating all my sales from all Southern California to the Chabad.
Oh, wow.
If you're on the rocks and you think you're about to shut down, and then all of a sudden a rabbi steps out of nowhere and comes to help you for no reason.
Right.
And then all of a sudden your business is like reinvigorated and you have the best sales ever. If you don't turn around and give all the money that you just made to the synagogue where he is, to his Chabad, then you're basically, in my eyes, you're like mocking God. And you guys know I'm not Jewish, right? But God is God.
Cheers.
I love that sound.
Impressive.
Hello.